Some people think boiling rice is somehow a secret that is kept for the Asians or other chosen people. There are many ways to properly boil some rice for whatever you intend to do with it, and today I'll show you how I do it. I love a plate of colorful, fresh and appetizing fried rice, and I'll show it to you as an example of what you can do with a handful of correctly boiled rice. I boil my rice into a lot of water just like I do it with pasta, but first off I like to coat it in a bit of butter so that I can keep it al dente and really nice and fragrant. I'm not frying the rice, I just coat it in a bit of butter. I'm not adding salt right now because, as I told you, I'm going to use the boiled rice for a plate of fried rice. Many of the ingredients I will use later on contain salt. That means I don't need the salt from the very beginning. Just as I finish coating the rice in some butter, I'm adding really warm water. Bring it to boil, then lower the heat and simmer it until it's cooked, but still it has one point tough in the middle. That means it's al dente. It will be beautiful in the pan, mixed and cooked with other ingredients. Some say the best fried rice you get with the last night's rice leftovers. If it stays in the fridge overnight, its texture will be lovely for further cooking and will not absorb any more liquids. I tend to believe it. Keep an eye on the rice while it's cooking, and in the meantime, let's focus on the other ingredients that we'll use in the end. 1 dent of garlic, degermed and nicely chopped. 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil in the pan. Bring it to a little heat and start infusing and flavoring it with the garlic. Spring onion, beautiful color, great taste, freshness in the pan. Roughly chopped and off it goes. Knob of ginger, finely grated in the pan. Great flavor and really fresh. Hot chili, finely chopped. In the pan. A mix of red, yellow and green pepper in. Keep the heat up as you need everything to be a bit roasted. In the meantime, rice is ready. Let's strain it and cool it off. As I promised, the texture of the rice is just lovely. It's separated in nice, firm grains. It's al dente and it's just beautiful. I'll just cool it off and bring it back. When the rice is cold, just add it to the pan with the vegetables that you have already roasted and try to mix them as well as you can. You can just throw it in the air. As a final add-on to our fried rice, I've got some really nicely blanched peas that I will add close to the end. Do you remember I didn't put any kind of pepper or salt? There is a bit of chili pepper in the fried rice, but now it would be a good moment to finish the taste. Instead of salt, fish sauce, really salty, really flavorful. And in the end, a bit of sesame toasted oil for a very nice nutty flavor as a final touch. But don't forget, taste, taste, taste. A dash of more fish oil because it needs a bit of more salt, and why not a bit of freshly ground pepper. Perfect. Use it as a side dish for a nice piece of fish or even chicken, or whatever you think it might be a good pairing to it, or just use it as a standalone dish because it's absolutely fantastic in terms of fragrances and freshness, with the best way to cook your rice for this kind of dish. This plate of fried rice is just an example about how to properly boil some really nice rice. You can add mushrooms, chicken, or whatever you think about in this kind of a plate, because it's good, because it's fresh and you made it.